On this vote, the yeas are 65, the nays are 35. The 60-vote threshold having been achieved, the bill is passed.
Congress voted to avoid a partial government shutdown on Thursday with just hours to go before a midnight deadline, approving a stopgap bill to fund federal operations through early December. But while one potential fiscal crisis was averted, Democrats quickly turned their attention to a much more consequential one, raising the nation's debt limit. On Thursday, Democratic Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer criticized the Republicans in the chamber, who multiple times this week blocked a bid by Democrats to prevent a potentially crippling U.S. credit default.
Once again, just as our Republican colleagues realized that a government shutdown would be catastrophic, they should realize that a default on the national debt would be even worse. Despite Republican intransigence, the facts have not changed. We must raise the debt ceiling. We cannot allow America to default.
Schumer said that a vote to raise the debt ceiling could come as early as next week. On Wednesday, the democratically controlled House of Representatives approved a measure to raise it through the end of 2022.
We are proceeding.
Meanwhile, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi faced a revolt from progressive Democrats who pushed back against President Joe Biden's $1 trillion infrastructure plan until a larger $3.5 trillion domestic investment bill is nailed down. Moderate Democratic Senator Joe Manchin complicated the effort on Thursday, saying his top line for the larger social spending bill was $1.5 trillion, a much smaller number that could not only stretch out negotiations for weeks or even longer, but also jeopardize Biden's legislative agenda entirely.
Entitlement mentality.